Hello, welcome to the quick review of the Spark Models Delage D8 120 Pourtout from 1937. Now, Pourtout sounds like for you. I don't know. So I don't know much about the car. I don't know much about cars of the 1930s, but it is incredibly elegant and incredibly long. This is so much bigger than any other car model that I've got, apart from my 1/43rd scale land speed record holding, the thrust SSC, which is humongous. Anyway, this is the Delage, so we're really just going to have a look around it. It had incredibly long screws holding it to its mounting plate. Let's have a look underneath. So yeah, two screw holes to hold this on. It's quite a weighty thing, but there we go. Front engine, rear drive, exhaust pipe coming out there, very nicely done. And but really, we're just in the top. The wheels, though, they catch the eye. Obviously, you only see the front wheels. We've got spats over the rear wheels, nice and aerodynamic, so you can see the whole shape. It is an aero car, distinctly. So even that windscreen is held back, and I've just noticed a fault with this second-hand car. There is a windscreen wiper missing. In fact, I'd already noted a fault on the car in that this window should be in there and it isn't. And is that glue there? Somebody's tried to glue it before and got glue on the body, perhaps. That's a real shame. Anyway, I'll have a look and maybe clean that up and sort that out. But the windscreen wiper definitely won't be replaceable. I mean, if you look at how dainty that windscreen wiper is, it's incredible. Just something else. So you've got the door handles are both on the car, that's a relief, and there's no wing mirrors, so maybe that's pandering to aerodynamics again. I can see a mirror in the interior, a rear view mirror there, so there is that mirror. I can see some blue in the interior there, so yeah, blue seats, quite a dark car there. We've got blue seats, blue door, cards, and right-hand drive. Maybe it had pretensions of being a racing car, which would be therefore right-hand drive, because of course a Delage is not going to be an English car, so I assume it's French, but it might be American, so you'd expect left-hand drive, but great to see a right-hand drive car. Always love a right-hand drive car. Okay, so split screen, rear windows, so that's purely to do with it's a cost measure. I mean, it's not there for style that it's split screen. It's there because it was easier to make two smaller windows that probably weren't curved at all. Perhaps they might have been flat, I'm not sure. And then I'm not sure what this area here, it looks like a number plate perhaps there, interestingly enough. But yeah, very, very good. You've got relevant grills on the bonnet. So of course you're going to have the radiator in there, the water cooling radiator. You'll need to expel air, but you've got good detail there. Lovely, beautiful radiator, beautifully done. And the headlights and the fairings for the headlights. And I guess that's some kind of logo at the bottom and some kind of logo at the top. Yeah, you might get a better view of that on screen than I am wearing my spectacles. And a nice radiator cap there. So yeah, fantastic. Let's look around from the other side. Yeah, okay. Tyres, of course, narrow. Okay, we've got a bit of a issue with that wheel, this wheel here, facing in a little bit. That's the thing, some of these models by Spark are dainty, but I'd rather have dainty and detailed than clumsy and bulletproof, to be honest. And yes, it's just that the previous owner, well, it's hard to say, Whether he actually touched that is debatable. It probably just fell out. Some of the Spark models, they fall out. I think I can see sign of dust there, so I'm just going to wipe that and see if, yeah, that definitely changes this. It's been displayed either in a leaky case, leaky cabinet, or out in the open, but anyway, not to worry. And then let's look at the rear view, and no sign of any tail lights, so maybe there's a centre tail light under there, and you've just got the exhaust. Wonderful. And yeah, okay, well, there we go. What a beast. I've been eyeing up these older 30s cars from Spark for a while and never pulled the trigger, so I've got one now. It's not perfect, and I'm mostly disappointed about that windscreen wiper, because that can be repaired. Anyway, we'll see. It's still nice to have on display, and most people wouldn't notice that problem. So thank you for watching. I do have a lot of 1/3 scale model cars from Spark and from HPI who do beautifully detailed models, although they've ceased to exist now and maybe have been replaced by Ignition. But I've got 12 scale 18th and some 64th too. So modern cars, 80s, 90s, racing, a good variety of cars. Anyway, so do subscribe, do click through to some of the other videos. Thank you for watching.